guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Shan, and on this channel we do cash stuffing, saving challenges, and paying off debt. If you are interested in these types of content, please do not hesitate to click the subscribe button down below. So in today's video, we are going over my 2025 goals. So I just had to take a deep breath. So 2025, I'm expecting less income. The reason I am expecting less income is because I had to add my son to my insurance. I'm also gonna go over the reason as to why I had to add him on my insurance. On my video before this, you'll see what's going on and why I'm expecting less money for next year. So let's get into the video. Okay, so this is my financial plan worksheet. This is in my Budget Mom budget by paycheck workbook. So for my short-term goals that I want to accomplish by the end of 2025, the first thing I want to accomplish is that to budget every single paycheck I get and track every expenses. I did track my expenses this year, but it started to stress me a little, so I stopped. But for next year, I want to do it because when I was tracking my expenses, I feel like I was able to save more money and I knew where my money was going and I wanted to hold on to that money more. I tracked all of my paychecks for this year so far. I haven't gone without budgeting one, So I just want to continue that role, budgeting every paycheck so I don't make a mishap. And I don't have an estimated cost, but my target date, end of 2025. I want to save $200 towards my emergency fund. I'm giving myself until the end of 2025 to accomplish that goal. I've realized $1,000 can't do nothing. $2,000 still doesn't cover my monthly expense, but for 2025, that's my goal. I want to save at least $2,000. If I save more, that would be great. I also want to get a month ahead on my bills, so I would have to save $2,100. I think a month ahead on my bill is $2,055, but I want to save $2,100 just in case. Plus, that doesn't include grocery and gas, so I probably need to save more. But for now, my goal is $2,100, and I'm giving myself until the end of 2025 to do that. My next goal is to pay off my credit card debt. I only have debt on one of my credit cards. So for this year, I was able to pay off all my credit card debt. For 2024, I paid off everything. But then some stuff happened and I had to use my credit card again. So one of them, I think it's at $700 now that I still have left to pay off. But for 2025, I want to pay that off and end 2025 without no credit card debt whatsoever. So when January 1st comes, I'll put the total of what I have left on that debt and give myself a target date to pay off that credit card. My next goal is to pay off my launch student loan. The student loan, this is not from the government. It's a personal loan I had to take out because financial aid messed up something with my FAFSA and I had to take out a $4,000 personal loan. And I've been paying that loan since 2013. And I just want to pay that off this year and just be done with it because I feel like I can never stop paying for it. The interest rate is crazy. So I'll wait until January 1st. I'll put the remaining total I have left to pay towards it and then give myself a time frame to pay it off by. My next goal is to pay off 50% of my remaining balance of my personal loan. So I took out a personal loan, I believe 2 years ago, because your girl was strapped for some mullah. I mean, if I was budgeted, maybe I wouldn't have taken out that personal loan, but I really had to. I took out $7,500 personal loan. It was a lot of stuff going on back then that I really needed that money. So yeah. Right now, I believe I have $3,500 left to pay off, but I'll put my estimated total here, January 1st, and then give myself a time to do it. I would love to pay off this debt before 2025 end, but I'm setting a reasonable goal. I'm giving myself, telling myself to pay at least 50%. So whatever is left over on this loan, January 1st, I need to divide it into 2 and be able to pay that off by 2025, December of 2025. My goal for this year was to make an extra payment towards this debt, and I haven't been able to do it. So I haven't accomplished that goal as of yet for this year. And I want to complete 4 months of no spend. So I am a spender. Like, I'm a shopaholic. Even when I don't have the money, I always want something, and that's something I want to change. So I'm giving myself 4 months starting January. I want to do January to April to do 4 months of no spend. No spend does not include like personal stuff we need. So like sanitary pads or, oh, that was a lot of information, but you know, stuff for the house that's needed. I'm still gonna buy those. But like me wanting my planner stuff and more cash stuff in envelopes and binders and stuff like that, that's a no-no, because all I'm doing is putting myself more in debt when all that money I'm wasting, well, it's not a waste because it makes me happy. So, but to some it's a waste. But all that money I'm putting towards stuff that I don't necessarily need, I can put it towards my debt so I could feel like I have more money in my pocket. And then my last and final short-term goal for 2025 is to save for all expenses before I make a purchase. So I have a habit of using Zip Pay, Klarna, Afterpay. So I want to make sure before I go buy something at Cloth and Paper or something at Mako or something at Noted, I have that money set up to pay for those purchases. Those are my goals for 2025 that I want to accomplish within a year. I also, for 2025, this is the only binder that I want to stuff until stuff start to get back on track, or if, you know, when more money start to flow in, then I can be like, okay, I can start cashing stuff for other envelopes I have. But for 2025, this is the only binder starting November this month. This is the only binder with these envelopes that I'll be cash stuffing. So let me just make sure I'm in frame. So this is my bills binder, but I just turn it into like a sinking funds binder. So I'll be cash stuffing my car insurance, mortgage, water system, extra debt, my son developmental pediatrician. For you guys that don't know, my son see a developmental pediatrician once a year because he was diagnosed with autism when he was 2. So we have to bring him every year to a developmental pediatrician. So we save towards that. I'm gonna see if they take my insurance this year because I have to change his insurance because of a long story, but okay. Then my school books, groceries, gas, my son, household, birthdays. So whomever birthdays coming up, I want to make sure I have something. This will only be for my immediate family. Friends, I'm sorry, but your girl just gonna have to stick to the budget. And then for the holidays, upcoming holidays, I want to stop for now. We have Thanksgiving coming up and Christmas. So those are the 2 holidays that I want to make sure I have some money in to be ordered to, you know, give somebody something. I've already spoke to my immediate family to let them know for this Christmas, the only persons that will be getting gifts from me are the kids. And that's only 2 kids. So my nephew and my son. So they're the only 2 kids in the family that lives within America. So yeah, I already told them that's what it is. I asked my nephew, what would you like for Christmas? He said to just put some money in his bank account so he can be a couple dollars richer. So that I will do for him. My next focus for 2025 is this Build a Fun saving challenge I purchased from GB. So this, I want to make sure I complete it every 90 days. That's my goal, to save up $1,000 every 90 days. And my main focus will be debt, emergency fund, month ahead. Investment will be there, but retirement, this will be, instead of retirement, it will be saving for my son. And pay myself will probably go to debt, or if I really want something, I'll use it to reward myself with something. But this is my thing that I will be focusing on for 2025. Really deep dive down into it, especially the first 4 months when I'm not spending nothing. I want to push myself to see what I can accomplish. So this is a Build a Fun saving challenge. You can get it from GB over Income Babes. So this is the dashboard, a budget sheet. So you'll save $5. So I'm doing a 90 days, so I'll save $5 every day, or $10 every day, or $20 every day. If you want to do 30 days, I believe you have to save for all 3 of these amount once a day. And then these are the tracking sheets for them. And she has a video on her channel giving a down break of how to use this and etc. So this will be my Build a Fun for next year. So these are the 2 binders I will be working out of. And for my goals that I want to accomplish in 5 years, I want to have 6 months of expenses saved up, so at least $15,000. I don't have a target date, but I want to have 6 months of expenses saved up. So say I'm a month ahead, say I get ahead a month ahead earlier this year, I can start saving towards this goal. I want to have $10,000 saved up in my emergency fund. So I want to give myself 5 years to do that. Guys, I wasted so much money in my 20s. I'm still in my 20s, but I feel like I wasted so much money in my 20s that I could have saved. And oh my God, when I look back, I'm just like, I could have more than $10,000 in emergency fund. I could, you know, I probably wouldn't be going through all the stuff I'm going through if I had better money management, but I didn't know any better. And there wasn't anyone to teach me because, you know, our parents, their parents didn't teach them these stuff. So how are they going to teach us stuff if they didn't know, you know? So, and then I want to save $10,000 to our future home. So the home I live in now, I purchased that with my mom. My next home, me and my boyfriend is planning to purchase a home together. And I want to contribute $10,000. He doesn't really want me to put anything forward, but you know, as a woman, I want to make sure my contribution is in, because it's not good to plan for the negative, but it's also good to plan for the negative, because if something happened, there will be no man that would tell me that I need to get out. So that's that. And then I want to add money to my IRA. I have not been able to add any money to my IRA this year. I don't know how much I want to add as yet, but I want to add something to it. I want to open an investment account for my son. I already have a savings account, a high heel savings account for him. I used to have an investment account for him, but I felt like it wasn't doing much. So yeah, I canceled that one. And I want to save towards a family vacation. Not sure how much I want to save as yet. Not sure when we're gonna go on this family vacation, but I want to do that. And that's all my goals I want to accomplish in 5 years. And then my 10 to 15 years goal, I want to have investment homes. So I want to sleep and make money, passive income. That's all I want to do. Obviously I'm still gonna work, but guys, worrying about money, and I'm not gonna depress y'all, but I just want to be able to have money, not doing anything, and money just rolling in. So I want to make 6 figures in 10 to 15 years. I should start making 6 figures. I was so 2 years ago I almost was at my 6-figure income, but when my son was diagnosed with autism, I had to leave my job because that job was not understanding that I had a life outside of that working place. So I had to leave my job and take a major pay cut. So I am working back up to a 6-figure job, and I feel like I will get there soon. I just gotta work harder. I also want to have multiple streams of income, so that could be from my investment home, from working my job, from YouTube, from businesses I create. It could be a whole bunch of stuff, but I want to make multiple streams of income. I want to save $100,000 towards my son's future, and that's all I have planned out for my 10 to 15 year goals. But I have more goals in my head. I also have personal goal for my health that's in my personal binder. I don't know if I want to mix budgeting with personal, but I plan personal. I'm planning out my personal goals for 2025 with when it comes to my health, and wanting to meditate more, and but yeah, that's my financial goals for 2025. If you guys could comment down below, what are some of your 2025 goals? What are the things you want to focus on mostly? Just comment it down below. And I thank you all for watching this video. If you like it, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you all. Bye.